Hello and welcome to See If It Sticks, the only podcast that takes a first world problem, puts it in the pasta spinner that is our... Is that what they're called, pasta spinners? Pasta spinners that are our minds.
Salad spinner.
Salad spinner that are our minds, and it comes out the other end, a delicious mixed up solution that you can serve to the whole family.
See If It Sticks do not endorse the consumption of salads.
I'm Dom.
I'm Ross.
And I'm Dan.
Whoa, here we are for another week, another podcast, another problem.
The whole team
and we're going
together.
to serve it, yes, up to you, the listeners.
Serve it, salad spinners, pasta.
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry?
I might very well be hungry, yes.
Yeah.
What's everybody been doing this week? Anything interesting?
Maddie and I have been house/puppy/cat sitting for
Which now I'm doing.
our good friend Auntie Bram.
Yes.
And her lovely wife.
I've been doing the same thing, but only for the last couple of days.
I went to Berlin for
Wow.
work.
How was that?
Oh, I only did 5 hours work. I was there for 2 days.
Did you see the wall?
Saw the wall. No, I saw the gate.
Yeah.
I didn't see any remnants of the wall. I didn't want to walk any further.
Another brick of the wall.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and then had...
And you were pointing out to us just before the podcast started how grey your beard has gone.
Yes. Yeah, it's gone very great.
Was that a direct result from being in Germany? Or?
Potentially. No sleep and flying, maybe.
Yeah,
yes.
And dealing with
Interesting.
airports, maybe, was another reason.
Did you fall out of a tree?
I did not fall out of a tree, no.
Is that a
I
common
didn't see any
beard
trees.
trait?
Well, then when
Nice.
you fall out, but like a lot of people, you know, where they had that shock of white in their hair. They say they fell out of a tree or there was like
Oh,
a
really?
physical accident when they were young.
I didn't realise. I thought they were mutants.
Yeah.
No.
I always thought it was stress
rogue.
of birth sometimes gave you like a little skunk streak.
It's a lot of things, but like the weird trope in like TV and stuff, they fell out of a tree.
Oh.
Sometimes happens to people.
Oh.
No, I haven't fallen out of a tree recently anyway.
No.
Might have done when I was a kid.
Maybe it's only on set now.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever fell out of a tree.
I might have missed the last branch or two. Come down with a bit of a thump.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as...
I've been on a swing and the ropes broke as well. I mean, tree swing
Yeah.
and things like that.
It's amazing how sort of like elastic you are as a child. I mean,
Oh,
like,
yeah. You just bounce, don't you?
well, no, I remember like when I was a kid, there's some woods at the end of my road. I mean, we were always making forts and stuff like that in there. But one of our favourite things to do was to like hook up elaborate like pulley systems with no actual like wheels or anything. But we would like, I was quite a good tree climber. So I'd climb really high up a tree and then we'd sort of like hang a rope over it so that someone who wasn't a good tree climber could get up the tree.
It's because you're built like a monkey. You've got like a lot of top end strength.
Yeah.
And you're quite small.
Yeah. So then we would sort of attach the
Monkey
person.
arms, throws and legs.
We sort of attach the
And you
person
have
who
a tail.
wasn't,
Oh, no,
wasn't
it's not his
good.
tail.
Yes, the tail is does it.
He's got a vestigial penis. Yeah, you can hang on to the branches with it.
Yes, I can hang on to things with my penis. Yes, that's where I put my pen when I'm at work.
Just tapping it against his thigh.
He's just working away, sharpening pencils.
Yeah.
But so we could get someone who couldn't climb a tree up the tree, essentially. So
That's very good of you.
we would all pull, and we would attach the rope to
You've
them.
always been so inclusive, Dan.
But then the thing is that I remember one day, but we had this guy up a tree, and basically I had a little saw when I was a kid that I got from someone gave me like a one of those like kids tool kit things.
Yeah, now they're all plastic, but back in the day they actually
Yeah,
were.
it was actual saw, yeah. And like so I went all the way up this tree, like sawing off the small branches so that there was just a nice way for them to go up the tree. But I remember like 4 of us holding on to this guy, and he was high up the tree. Like you're talking like maybe sort of 15 meters or so.
Wow.
That's quite.
And the rope gave, did it?
No, we let go of it.
Oh, shit.
Like
You bastards.
we thought it would be funny to like let go of it and sort of like give him a bit of a shock, but not let him fall to the ground. But of course, if you let go of the rope and then all 4 of you are uncoordinatedly trying to grab back hold of the rope, there's just a lot of rope burn going on.
Yeah,
so basically, we just sort of broke the fall. But he hit the ground, let out a bit of a wail, called us all wankers, but was fine.
Yeah.
But I think to myself now, Jesus Christ, if I missed the bottom step on my stairs, I think, I was lucky not to break my fucking hip.
that's why I stopped skateboarding when I was about, I guess 19 or something like that. Because when I was younger, I used to just get up and, it'd hurt a bit and the next day it'd be a bit stiff. But I'd be stiff for a month.
Yeah.
I'd come off and I was working at HMV at the time and all the CDs were kept underneath the CD racks.
Yeah,
And I used to have to get down the floor, and I used to have to get someone over to help me up because everything would hurt so much.
Actually, saying that, the other week, I randomly was playing with the dog in the house, was running around, and I caught the door frame with my shoulder.
Ooh.
And I sort of spun me around a bit. And I was like, "Ugh." And then for like a week afterwards, my shoulder was like, oh, it's a bit stiff. Like,
Yeah, right.
you know, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on to me?
The bruises.
Oh, I don't get bruised.
No, I don't bruise.
I don't
turn-
bruise.
I turn up with bruises like all the time on my. I bet if I look at my
That's
legs
AIDS.
now, if I look at my legs now, I'll find a bruise.
It's a terrible illness.
I was watching that Star Stories today. Do you remember that from ages
Yeah,
ago?
yeah.
Where it was the Elton John one where Freddie Mercury's got it. It's not AIDS. It's not AIDS. Okay, it's AIDS. Beep bop. He just dies.
Okay, to be fair, I don't actually have any bruises on me. At the moment.
You know, I did that nerve damage on my knee a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's still numb.
You couldn't feel your leg.
I can't feel the top of my foot. Yeah, I still can't feel the top of my foot.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
odd.
Are you using it for sexual means?
Well, yeah, I'm giving myself the stranger with my left foot.
So you might
I'm
be
quite agile.
you might be
Flexible foot you've got there?
Yeah.
fragile but flexible.
Yes.
Fragile
That's
but
me.
flexible. Should put that on your business cards, Ross.
It's already on there.
Get on the top of your dating profile.
Yeah.
Fragile but flexible.
Swipe right, fragile and flexible.
Right, we should probably move on
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we're here for some reason.
to
aren't we?
a problem.
Our problem is from Manchester this week.
Manchester. Mint. Etc.
Yeah.
Is that what they say?
Mint.
Mint as in good.
Yes, I
Yeah.
believe that is, yeah.
Sean Matthews has written in. I'm not sure, is that like a traditional Mancunian?
How's he spelling his Sean?
Mancunian.
Scene or
Yes, seen.
Shaun?
Seeing.
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 Don't know.
My
It
dad's
sort of
got,
sounds a bit like nerd, doesn't it?
Northern.
Yeah.
my dad's a Sean, but he's got a really weird spelling. His is SHAWN.
Seen that?
That's like the sheep.
Yeah, I think the
Yeah.
Shaun the sheep
actually,
is- no, Shaun the sheep
Shaun
is
the
spelled
sheep's a U, isn't it?
No, SHAUN.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought it was
what's his
W.
then?
W.
Oh, that is an odd one.
Sean.
Short one.
Sean.
Bit like when you get Stephen with a PH, it's Stephen.
Stephen.
Even.
Stephen.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The problem.
What does Sean want?
He wants to know what to do when you
Sure.
go to someone's house and while using their facilities run out of toilet paper.
Dun, dun,
So
dun.
he says
You go
that.
straight to the magazines.
So he says that you don't want to rifle through everything to find out where the toilet paper is,
You never know what you might find.
but you need to rifle through everything.
You rifle. In that emergency situation, you rifle.
Unless there's a copy of Empire from like 2005. In there.
Doesn't flush very well, Dom.
The special edition.
The gold cover. No, they don't flush very well. Magazines.
This sounds like a
Yeah.
voice of experience right there.
Yeah, they don't flush very well.
Have you wiped your bum with a magazine?
No, I
before?
haven't. No, but I imagine they don't flush very well.
Well, the glossy paper, yeah.
Yeah.
You know you're supposed to rip one page out to do it.
Oh, I did. I used
You
one
don't-
magazine
don't
per wipe.
wipe with the whole Argos catalogue. Go flush it down the toilet.
I open it up in the middle,
Ross
and
has
I
destroyed entire issues of GQ doing that.
I open the magazine up. I wipe, and then I close it shut again.
And then leave it. That's what you thought it was for so many years. The magazine rack was your toilet paper rack.
Yeah.
Poor bastards
Yeah,
opening up crusty old poos in there.
I've got to say, I have been in that situation because also I think what is almost slightly worse is the sound of you going through someone's cabinets in the bathroom. Like that
Sounds like you're looking for their drugs.
it does. It sounds like you're rifling through their shit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like if it was in any other room in the house, if you
I don't know. It's pretty bad. Still.
if you walked away from your bedroom, if I had you guys around my house and we were in my bedroom for whatever reason, and I decided to go downstairs, and then I could hear you guys rifling through my drawers upstairs, I would think, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah. Looking for a pen, aren't we? Or slash evidence.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Looking for
That's-
Dan's fleshlights.
that's the
20 flashlights.
Yeah.
Remember, that's in the loft. Her
that's in
name's
the
Cindy.
loft attached to the
Clothes horse.
line.
Yeah.
Clothes horse, yeah.
I think the best solution is
Just
that.
quick, sorry.
Go on.
You know, remember when we did that? All I could think of, you remember like in old like movies where you see a circus, there's always a seal, like honk, 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 honking horns and stuff.
Yeah.
I just somehow had that vision in my head, but with fleshlights.
But there's a seal involved.
There's a seal.
There's a seal holding a fleshlight.
But they've got honky horns at the end. So when you put your willy in it, it goes, and you can play a song by putting your willy in it. There's no seal there. But like,
Right, okay.
yeah, but like the seal honking the horns, when you put your winky in there, and you can play like, let's all go to the...
Surely you wouldn't want to... Well, first of all, surely you wouldn't want to draw attention to yourself using a fleshlight.
No, but that's the vision that came into my head.
Second of all, if you had taken the time to...
It's like some weird art project.
To learn how to take me down to the ball game in fleshlights, who are you ever going to perform that to?
I don't know, a pretty artsy crowd. It could be something in the tape,
You know,
and just a video of you going...
Christmas with the family. Whilst everyone's on the port after dinner, they're like, so, who like they do every year, who's got the best party trick? Well, let me get out my 7 fleshlights.
It was 20. And then just you go... Yeah.
So I need a song with 3 notes.
For your 20 fleshlights.
Isn't Ferrer Jacka one of those?
No.
And that goes up.
Loads more.
No, sorry, I was only thinking about the first 3 notes. The first 3 notes of every song has only got 3 notes.
It's true, Ross.
Yes. There's a fact for you, a solid fact.
A solid musical fact from a musician.
Do you think there's a song in the world which has officially got the most notes in it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and imagine...
Or the least.
And imagine
in
it's probably like Periphery or something like that.
I don't know. Let's find that out. Least songs. If anyone's listening and fancies doing a little bit of Google Kung Fu, the song with
there must be a world record for it.
The song with the most notes in it.
Is that the most notes in a certain amount of time, or the most distinct notes? Because you can only have a certain amount of notes, right?
Yes, that is very true.
But would a C2 and a C3, I would count that as separate notes.
Yeah.
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 So, like, trying to fit the entirety of what you can do with music in one
The whole
song.
audible scale.
Yeah.
The whole entire audible
From 10
scale.
hertz to 10,000 hertz.
Yeah.
10,000 kilohertz, sorry.
I don't know. There's a Beethoven tune that's quite fast, has a lot of notes in it. It's called the Passionata. Sam plays it. He goes dun 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 dun, but meanwhile his hand's down there going brrrr, down there. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, I guess you'd have to set a time constraint on this, wouldn't you? Like it'd have to be like most notes in.
Should I have a little look?
Because
Like
the thing
2 minutes.
is,
I know we don't like to look, but I wanna
like
look.
like some prog songs are like, they can be
30 minutes long.
long fucking songs, can't they? So I mean, they would, I suppose, have just more notes just because of the length of song.
Yeah.
If you had a song that went on for
10
hours,
technically you could define a song as someone playing every note
yeah,
that you can play.
yes,
It might like
Oh,
dong.
yeah. This is an interesting philosophical question of what is
constitutes
a
a song.
Yeah.
Someone has just smashed the world record for the most piano notes played in a minute.
Okay, so there we go. We've got a time constraint. Okay.
Yeah, that's is there a video?
Does it have to be,
No, he hit the piano keys 824 times in 1 minute.
so is that just him hitting the piano keys, not no song?
You'd imagine it's got to be a tune, right?
I think it would have to be a tune.
Let's have a listen.
And what defines a song?
This is going to be some kind of news story, isn't it? Rather than him playing the actual tune.
Probably.
It's not working. There you go. That can't be it, can it?
My name is Domingos Antonio Gomes, otherwise known as Antonio Domingos. And I'm going to attempt to break the previous world record of most piano key hits in a minute.
It's not really the song though, is it?
Uses B7, the second highest key of the piano.
There he goes.
My metronome, but he was not to lose the beat.
He's just doing 2 keys. Oh no, he's just literally doing that. Smashing the keys.
That's impressive, though. That is impressive, though, that his fingers are moving that
But it
fast.
doesn't make him. It doesn't make
His
him a great
wife is a
musician.
lucky
But
woman.
he's doing single digits though. He's doing
Is he?
he's doing a finger from each hand.
I don't think that's a musical skill. That's
No.
like a dexterity skill rather than a
That's a
musical
drum
skill.
skill.
Yeah.
The
Maybe
guy's
he's
That's
a drummer.
percussion, isn't it? More than it is.
yeah.
So drumming isn't a musical skill.
No, it's
Said by a drummer.
a percussive skill, though, isn't it?
No,
It's-
percussion is slightly
Percussion is different from playing something with a melody. You don't
Yeah.
really get so much melody.
I'm
in
joking.
drums,
I'm joking.
Other than like timpani and tunes, drums, and
No, I can't. The most people playing a piano simultaneously, 16.
but there's got to be because there's the world's shortest sentence is no that makes sense. Like sentences have to have certain
It is.
things. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So but a sentence has to have things in. There's criteria that makes a sentence.
There is a form, yes.
Yeah.
So be adhered
so
to.
there's only a certain. You can't get shorter than it is.
Yeah, God, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if there's a shortest song that classify what it has to classify as a song.
Surely the shortest sentence is, all right?
It's a colloquialism. It's not
Okay.
the true meaning of all right.
You okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
But
That also
prob-
counts as it's not standard English.
Yeah, also because
Okay, so are you okay?
It only contains 4 letters as well.
Yeah.
And also it is a full sentence with everything that you need to make
Yeah,
a
so someone asks you a
sentence
question. Is that yellow? And you go,
It
it is.
in it. It is.
Yeah.
It is.
What about I am?
I am, yeah.
No, because I am is in my mind something that
What about yes?
I've just broken the world record. I is.
I are.
it is. I are baboon.
I
is
am
star-
weasel.
I are baboon is star cartoon. I am wizard. Oh.
So
Can I give my a solution?
Yeah, go on,
Fuck me, yeah, we have a problem.
You give your
John
solution.
butted in with his fucking seal.
Hey!
Now we're on a tangent, quite severe one.
Let's all go to the ball game.
Yeah. Yes, running out of bog roll in a toilet. I feel like the when you turn the light on in the bathroom,
Yeah.
there is a sensor that knows how much bog roll is left, and when the seat is put down, so be it for ladies or men pooping, it will alert you with a flashing light that there is no bog roll before you sit and commence your thing, so you can go and ask the host.
Then you've also imagine you're at a lovely tea party.
Oh
7 of your
what a
friends.
lovely
You
tea
go
party.
into the bathroom and then you come back out, and then you, just as someone is about to take a sip of the finest Darjeeling, you say,
Got any shit paper?
yeah, I'm about to drop a major turd in your bathroom and you seem to be running low on paper.
Okay, so you don't want to have to deal with the host.
Sip of the finest Targini.
You don't want to have to deal with the host then. You want this toilet paper to appear sans
Well,
host.
it's not something you really want to be broaching with people.
No.
I mean, I've got no problem going to do a poo in someone's house, but I probably wouldn't say, I mean, when you're sort of around family and close friends, I guess, saying, oh, I'm going to go and do a shit is okay. But, for example, if I was around my girlfriend's parents' house or something and I was to excuse myself to the bathroom, I would probably just say, I'm just going to pop to the bathroom, as opposed to, I'm about to go and drop a fucking shit.
Yeah. All right. So you want it to be more readily available for you.
Well, I was thinking...
In our house, we keep the toilet roll outside of the bathroom, and I don't know why that is. That seems like an accident waiting to happen.
See, if you were running out around your house,
Yeah.
you'd be scrabbling around in there. And you would have no recourse.
You can look wherever you like in our bathroom. There's
You
no
could have
cupboards.
a quick shower.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only other option, isn't it?
Oh, great solution.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah,
a bidet.
a bidet.
Oh, bidet, yes. Well, yeah, you feel nice and clean after a bidet.
It's really funny because lots of European countries have bidets, or they have them built into the toilet, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Japan, you've got that robot one.
I don't like the idea of it being in the toilet
Why?
I quite like
because that's where the poo happens.
Well, you realise that it's not you don't put your ring on the faucet. It squirts water up, and the water.
I know, but that water that's
Caresses
but you've peed
the
into,
crevice.
you potentially peed into that hole that then squirts the water up. So the first
No,
bit that
because
comes
it's
out.
behind. You couldn't have peed into that hole unless you actually peed into that hole.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some person before you could have peed into the hole, not used the bidet, And
Yeah,
the
but they would
first
have
bit that
flushed
comes
it. They
out.
would have flushed it, and I imagine the bidet.
But that's got to be pointing
a
upwards.
little bit of water out.
Well, why don't you turn the bum stream on slower so that the initial stream of water goes into the bowl?
So like when you're trying to get a really cold glass of water, you run a tap for a second.
Yeah.
And then
run the tap for a second so it doesn't
Yeah,
shoot
it's
at your
just
bum.
so that the stream isn't at full
Arc.
yeah.
I just I'm not against a bidet. I'm just against the idea of it being built
Well, I
into a
do
toilet.
like a good bidet.
I've never used one. I'm scared
It's
of
a
it.
liberating situation.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a way more hygienic way to do things.
Yeah,
better for the environment.
But you do actually have to do a little dry up afterwards with TP.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So we still need some TP there.
You don't want to walk out with a wet patch on your butt,
You'll
do
be
you?
walking out like.
How's this coming along? This seems to be a solution to many of my problems. But you just have
Lasers.
like not a
seal up the bum hole
No,
and shit out of your nipples.
No
that
way.
word sounds like one of my problems.
No wiping necessary.
No. So in the wall, you'd have like. You ever seen
The
like
wall of your anus or in the wall of the
Have you ever
bathroom?
seen in the wall behind the toilet roll holder?
Right, okay.
So you ever seen like a tank magazine, like a bullet magazine? You know?
No.
Yeah.
You know what a bullet,
Like a
a
cartridge.
magazine of bullets
Yeah.
looks like.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So like this, but you have bigger ones on the scale with like artillery and stuff like that.
So as you take one out, next one drops down.
Well, yeah. You once one's finished,
You load them in.
you load them in, and there's a lot in there, and they go under the floor, and it's just like a system where it goes chunk, 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 goes in, new one gets loaded on, chunk. There you go.
Right. Got a scenario for you.
Well, they've run out. The magazine's run out.
So you're around Ross's house. He's been in Berlin for a little while. Matilda, his girlfriend, has had the shits. She hasn't been able to leave the house.
She'd be so pleased she's been talked about so
You pop
fondly.
round there for a lovely tea party.
Why is you with lovely tea parties? Oh, what a lovely tea party.
You pop round there for a lovely tea party.
It's Dan's name for our little get-togethers. We put our keys in the jar.
Lovely tea party.
Ross has been home for half a day, but that bloody job he's been meaning to get around to, Matilda's been badgering for. Are you going to replace the light in that toilet paper sensor? Because the sensor, which senses when you go below 3 rolls of toilet paper, has malfunctioned. It's broken. Ross has been meaning to replace the light on it.
So what you're looking to do is replace toilet paper altogether?
No, I'm not looking to replace toilet paper altogether. I just want a really nice...
What if you
sorry
get
about the
rid of
problems.
toilet paper rolls altogether and you have a constant stream coming into your house, which is replaced by the government like a bin change?
It's a utility.
Yeah, it's a utility. So as they come along, they just attach a new piece and then you're literally pulling it into your house. You can just keep pulling, and it's constant.
Do you get charged? Do we get charged tax on toilet paper?
I
would imagine you'd get your regular 20%.
I imagine it's VAT, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I just wonder because there's the big sort of hoo-ha about how women shouldn't have to pay for sanitary towels and stuff like that. The taxes on them, which
you don't have to wipe your butt.
Actually, 100%.
Oh, yeah, it's an essential,
Believe that,
isn't it?
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, but you don't have to wipe your butt.
Well, you do.
Oh my God, Ross, you do.
You do.
Well, yeah, we do, but it's not like you're going to die if you don't, is it?
Well,
You could have a shower every
smell.
time. You'd smell.
Well, I don't know. What if you
Deodorant's
get
not on the
an
NHS,
infection
is it?
or something? Got an infection, it might kill you.
Yeah.
An unwiped bottom.
I would say that the ability to
You'd
wipe.
have issues.
I would say that the ability to wipe one's bum is
Is a
a
human right.
basic human
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I agree.
An unwiped bottom is an invitation to death.
Okay.
My grandmother always taught me.
It's on the Alexander family plaque.
It's not the
in Latin. Unwipius anusus invitationus.
The Alexander family
To
crest
mortis.
it's a beard, and then over the front of it, instead of like like
Cross
a sword, it's 2 sticks with an old rag, a shitty rag on the end of it.
I wash myself with a rag on a stick.
Oh. There is actually a crest.
I'm sure there is. I think most families have got one, haven't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, somewhere.
Looks a bit like the Alfa Romeo logo.
Oh, very nice. I think the Gilbert clan have a crest.
Do they?
Very squattish.
Oh, there is a clan. There's a family chant as well.
Yeah.
Gilbert.
Yeah.
Gilbert clan.
Up here with the sheep shaggers and the sheep farmers.
You flashing the sheep again.
Sheepdogging, I told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what would be nice is to have like you said, to have a constant supply of toilet paper.
Yeah, so it never really runs out.
Yeah. Oh my God. What if you, instead of like putting your recycling out, you had a machine that was built in,
Like the Back
so
to the Future 2 car.
Yeah, so like you put all your cardboard and paper into it, and it recycles it into toilet paper.
You ever had recycled toilet paper before?
It's chafy.
No.
Have you ever used it?
No.
It is not. It is not the most forgiving.
I'm a 3-ply man.
Yes, the thing is, I think your dainty arsehole won't be able to take the roughness of building site recycled toilet paper.
Okay, fair enough.
But if you don't know if they do it like a better quality recycle, because you can get very nice cardstock from recycled paper now.
I thought most toilet paper was recycled nowadays.
Well, yeah, to
even the good stuff,
but
it's
like
80%.
proper recycled loo roll,
Right?
Yeah.
is like rubbing bark against your ass. But the thing is, the roughness cleans you up a bit better.
But leaves you a little tender.
If
you do more than your 2 a day,
it sort of exfoliates you a little bit. You know,
that's nice.
No, because by exfoliating I mean rip you.
new layers of skin.
Yeah, you're a bit raw by.
You've also got to think about the other properties of toilet paper. It's not just wiping your bum with toilet paper, is it? You know, it's
blowing your nose.
Blow my nose with toilet paper. Mopping your brow.
I use it a lot to sort of dry off paintbrushes and such.
Yeah.
Oh, your wet palette.
Your wet palette.
No, my wet palette is actually kitchen roll.
Oh, okay.
With grease-proof paper on top.
And what about to clean up your wet palette?
Well, I just leave it there.
Yeah. So we haven't really made much headway. I think the best idea has been the cartridge.
I think
the cartridge family.
Yeah. I think
Cartridge family.
the constant stream's okay as well, but it's just getting it to work and be soft.
Yes.
Maybe every now and again it sucks a pigeon in, uses some feathers to soften it up. Also dealing with a local pest problem.
Are pigeons categorised as pests?
Sky rats.
But officially, are they categorised as pests?
I don't know. Not as much as squirrels and stuff like that. Squirrels would be soft on your bum.
I don't know.
They're actually quite wiry. Have you touched a squirrel?
Oh, I imagined them to be like as soft as my dog.
No, they're very wiry and they're like rats.
Yeah.
My dog molts enough that she could probably supply us all with the constant stream of soft toilet paper.
Oh God, I don't think I can think of.
Everyone has an alpaca they can rub against their anus.
I can think of
miniaturized alpacas.
You could wipe it with a cat, because cats kind of self-clean, don't they? Like you could wipe your bum with a cat and then they'd lick your poop.
I think they'll probably put down as animal abuse.
Right, just a tail then.
Oh, but it's all like their tails flick a lot, so it'd be like, whoa!
Yeah.
Be a bit ticklish, wouldn't it?
Cats don't tend to like being handled, do they? Especially wiping it by your penis. It might do that thing where it starts to paw your willy.
How would you guys feel if, like, say you do a poo, you're sitting on the toilet, and then there's a lever on the side of the toilet, right, and it brings up what is essentially sort of a soft flannel, like a face cloth, but it's like a bandage, right? And so it moves into position in the center,
like a gauzy type,
like a center of the bowl. Yeah, it's wet, and you sort of turn a crank on the other side of the toilet.
I already don't like it,
and it from front to back, of course,
oh.
and it wipes along and goes back into the back end of the toilet, and it's like on a constant rotation, but obviously it goes through boiling water and
bleach,
cleansing materials, and then comes back out the other side. So it's constantly being...
What happens when that spring-loaded system goes crachang and then fucking snaps your nuts in half?
Well, you've got a ball hammock. Somewhere to rest them. Yeah, okay, right. It's a stupid idea.
My girlfriend always says to me that she thinks when men go to the toilet, they rest their willies on the ledge. She's obsessed with this idea that I just place it on the edge.
You're supposed to tuck it,
but
tuck it underneath the seat.
Yeah. But we've already come to the conclusion that men can't poo without peeing, but women can. Didn't we many moons ago, we discussed that on this podcast.
That's true, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely can't poo without peeing.
No,
I always have to do a little piss poo pie.
Yeah.
Piss poo pie.
Do you do a bit of logging? Do you stand up and cut your logs in half?
No, of course I don't.
I do occasionally.
No, I've never done that.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah?
Also helps it flush better.
I find myself tucking more these days. Like I tuck my wiener in when I sit down on the toilet.
That's your inner drag queen trying to get out.
No, it's because I tell you why it is.
You tuck it too far back, Dan, you get shit in your balls.
How close is your anus to your ball bag?
My ball bags are exceptionally saggy.
Actually, I was about to say the same thing. Well, remember what I always say, I'm all ball. So
Yeah, well, me too. But
I think if I grabbed my scrotum and pulled it backwards, it could touch my butthole.
Well, do you know what? I had an incident a couple of years ago when my parents' bathroom got redone, and there was a new bowl shape, and the bowl where it sort of slopes up below where your old fella would be. It kind of it doesn't have like a steep slope. It sort of comes across in more of a like a ledge sort of thing.
Right.
And so a couple of years ago when they first got it, I sat down and did my normal doings on the.
Did you touch it?
No, I didn't touch it.
I hate it when it touches things.
I really needed a wee as well as a poo, so I had a bit of a strong piss stream going on while I was pooping.
Right.
But what it was doing is it was like the pressure of the wee was riding up the bowl, and then I looked down,
and it was coming off the edge.
It was fucking coming over the edge, mate.
Really?
It was coming right over the edge.
That's happened to me once.
It was basically, fortunately, in that bathroom, it used to have carpet in it because, years ago, it had carpet in it because, we were in between doing bathrooms, and then it had this really awful lino stuff in it, and it had just been tiled. So fortunately, the cleanup was good, but it was like a whole fucking piss. I may as well have just pissed on the floor.
I've done that once or twice.
So now
it's happened to me once or twice, and it's just like, because I was sort of sitting there, and you got your kecks around your ankles, and maybe you've pulled them in a little bit, and you go, why do my ankles feel wet?
That was why I noticed
it. Oh, you walk out of the toilet with wet trousers.
Yeah, now I do a paranoid tuck. I sit there and sit there and tuck it till I finish weeing, then I can let go and play on my phone with two hands.
It's never occurred to me that could happen, but for now on, I'm going to have to check.
You got to check.
It's going to be on guard.
It probably has happened. I just haven't noticed.
It's just Matilda cleaning up afterwards. I always fucking pissed on
Probably blaming it on you, Dom.
No, imagine you end up peeing on your shoes or your trousers or something.
Yeah,
you put your trousers back on them.
Got it all over my shorts and my pants.
Luckily, there were only pyjama shorts and pyjama pants.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'd ruined my outfit for the day.
Yeah, plus it was only 2 items of clothing, unlike when I weed at the top of the stairs and it was my entire wardrobe I weed in.
Oh, yeah. I really need to piss now.
Yeah.
After talking about all that.
Make sure you tuck it.
Can we just stop for 5 seconds?
Just again, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm back for my wee-wees.
Excellent.
All that piss talk. It awakened a storm inside me.
What about emergency? No, that's not going to work.
Emergency ninja delivery service.
Emergency pooper troopers.
Well, I was going to say, you know how when you've got a cold, you take out a little like a small pack of tissues with you.
Maybe you could start a business where you have little delivery drones and you could charge £5 for a toilet roll, and you have loads of them in your local area, and then you can call up this number and they deliver.
Yeah, but then the people know even worse when you're rummaging around because they hear this in their loo, and loos are generally pretty echoey because of the tiles.
Yeah, they hear the delivery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, plus, by the time the drone gets there, you've been in there for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hard light toilet paper.
That sounds dangerous.
It does.
I'm not letting anything like that near my anus. Got a sensitive bottom as it is.
Your dainty outsole. Dan's dainty arsehole.
That's the whore family crest.
Daintiest
the dainty arsehole for whore clan.
Oh dear. Serious tucking.
Tuckus Horus.
I think that's something else.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh fuck.
Oh god, this has turned into more of a complicated.
When you first read this one out, I thought this one was going to be quite a simple.
Because you don't want people to know that you've run out, but you also don't want to go searching around for it.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Go on.
This is going to do away with toilet paper. Lasers in the loo. Burn it away.
I just don't know. I don't know. Like, imagine a malfunction. That's a hemorrhoid waiting to happen.
Well, you can
That's a
laser
sealed
away
butthole. If
That is a sealed butthole waiting
sealed
to happen.
butthole.
You'll be pooping out your nipples.
You'd be cauterized. Your butthole would be cauterized, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cauterized
That's
shut.
not a good idea. Okay. I'll think on. Sonic pulses.
Now that is a good idea.
Yeah. What, like they use at the dentist to clean all the goods?
Yes.
Now,
Sonic
that
pulses
is a
in the
good idea.
toilet. Wob, 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 wob. Poo cleaned away.
That is very
No
good
need for
idea.
toilet roll at all anymore.
No need for toilet roll. No need for the bidet that you dislike so much. No need for your weird torture contraption where you roll it with a crank. We've gone from steampunk toilet cleaning to sonic waves.
Sonic bum cleaning.
Sonic bum cleaning.
Where's the
Sonic hair.
Would you need to crust off any of the? Would it just flake off into the bowl?
Well, I'm imagining because you can sort of get put sound is a wave,
Yeah.
so you could just wave like sort of aim the wave up, so it does what the bidet does, but without the water.
Okay.
So it comes up from the front to the back,
And then how does
and it would just sort of roll it all up, and it would like, what's the word? Sonic it off, like reverberate it off almost.
break it up into minuscule particles?
Yeah, and then it would sort of just break
a
down.
particulate. Yeah.
Yeah, and it would just be a particulate then.
So I suppose you would also need to have quite a fast flushing toilet to create a vacuum as the water disappears to suck it all.
Like an airplane
down.
toilet.
Yeah. I mean the thing is, like, when you flush a toilet, obviously it's the water, the amount of water pushes the water that's already in the bowl with the poop included around the U-bend.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the U-bend keeps that amount of water in there. So you would need more of a suction system to create the vacuum
To get the dust out.
to pull the dust down as well. Because otherwise, you're going to get a poo cloud in the toilet.
Yeah, you'd be dusting off your toothbrush in the morning, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, no, it works.
So you'd be flushing while you're on the toilet as well.
Yeah.
But then if we're having a suction system, you've got no risk of splash.
You could always have air suction in there while it's doing the cleaning. So
Yeah.
it's
That's true. Just
Oh,
a
yeah,
small,
just
sort of
small
vacuum.
little air.
Yeah, and we should probably come on with the bathroom lights because otherwise it'll be another dead giveaway when you're sitting here having your tea party and then you hear, oh, Dom's sucking away his poo particulate.
Well, you'd soundproof. Your bathrooms would become soundproof.
Or actually, to be fair,
You could make a silent fan.
You could make a
You get pretty silent fans nowadays.
Mind you, with
Fans on the back of computers are pretty quiet, aren't they?
with poo particulate that fine, you probably wouldn't need anything too powerful,
No.
would you?
No, it just need a little bit, really.
A computer fan would do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They're not noisy.
Pop a couple of Cooler Master Z80s in there, you'd be fine.
I like it.
Nerd.
Sonic cleaning,
Sonic cleaning,
Sonic asshole cleaning.
Sonic butthole cleaning. They do it for your teeth. Why
Yeah,
not for your
exactly.
bum?
Exactly. I use a Sonic cleaner on my e-cigarette.
Do you?
Yeah.
Also, it's just futuristic enough to meet my requirement for an acceptable solution.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then let's make it so.
Engage. Right then, we need to think of a name.
Yes.
Wob wob poo poo. Because that's the sound the machine makes. Wob 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 wob.
Supersonic Scatology.
Scatology.
Is that a thing?
It's the study of poop.
Is it?
Yeah.
Google it, Ross.
Scatology.
Scatology, yes.
Pretty sure.
You made it up.
I don't know. Supersonic Scatology is a good name, though.
I'm pretty sure that the correct term is
scatology.
Is poop.
In
professor.
medicine and biology, scatology or coprology is the study of feces.
Oh,
You didn't say coprology then, did you?
no, but I said scatology because it was
Scatology is a lot easier to remember.
Yeah. Supersonic Scatology.
Supersonic Scatology.
Supersonic Scatology.
I like it.
Yeah.
Not often I get to name one.
Isn't it ultrasonic as opposed to supersonic?
Oh, yeah.
Supersonic is speed, isn't it?
Yeah, but supersonic. Well, we don't have to be fucking scientifically accurate.
Well, this is the
do we?
brand name, isn't it?
Supersonic Scatology.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the marketing campaign can be like,
Rad and 90s, like
Yeah.
Sonic.
power your poop articulate away.
With
Supersonic
Supersonic
Scatology.
And every now and again, a cutaway to a jet fighter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like the 80s.
And kids on like skateboards.
And then the different models can be Mach 1, Mach 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mach 3 actually lifts you off the toilet seat.
It actually takes your outermost layer, finest layer of skin around your anus off to provide the
Cleans you
utmost
inside and
clean.
out.
Yeah.
Cleans the inside of your colon.
Yeah. Or I imagine you'd have to lift your balls out the way if it's going to be
Oh,
hitting you
dear.
with ultrasonic.
Oh, that might be quite nice, actually.
Let's give it a go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, God, that made me laugh. Okay, then. Well, we've named it Supersonic Scatology. If you are a listener and you would always think of a problem that you'd like us to solve, send it to us. On our various social media channels. We also have email. So if you go to stickitpod.com, you'll find links to everything we do on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. That's never been updated as far as I know.
We update it here and there.
Yeah.
I'm going to update it now.
And we also have an email address, flingit@stickitpod.com. Please send us your problems to solve, your emails about anything, or whatever you want to say, that you like us, you hate us, you're in love with us, you want us to have some sort of babies in a weird sex cult scenario. We're always open to anything. Remember...
We're open to discussing anything. Let's just put it that way.
Remember, there's episodes every Monday and every Thursday. News It Sticks on Monday. Regular episode like this one on Thursday. For See If It Sticks this week, I've been Dom.
I've been Ross.
And I've been Dan.
Dun, da, 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 da.